Yo, what's going on, guys? Bitch ass flakes here. So, you all know me as somebody that plays my league and stuff here on my channel, which is cool and everything. I love my league, but once upon a time, back when I had 100 subscribers and got like 5 views a video, I played a mode called My Team. So, My Team, what does it mean to me? What does it mean to me as a person? Well, when it first came out, it was some of the greatest days of my life. I remember opening up those first packs, getting Michael Jordan, getting Clyde Drexler. I had everybody. I had the whole damn historical squad. Things were going good. And as the years went by, I found myself, kind of investing, gambling away more and more funds towards virtual currency. I started gambling away my Christmas money, my birthday money. It came to a point where I was no longer eating steak and lobster. I was eating steak and lobster flavored ramen noodles because I was spending all my cash on my team. And as the years kept on going, it just got worse and worse, man. It became an addiction out there, man. An addiction where to the point I had to stop cold turkey. I had to say no more my team. No more my team whatsoever. And a big part of that was because the game mode was just kind of trash. It was pure garbage out there. I mean, playing it now, man, I will say, when it really got bad for me was when they made it so you could get customized courts and stuff like that. Now, you might personally love that. But when I play 2K, I want to play on a real basketball court. I want to play on some bitch-ass pink and yellow court or something like that somebody that freaking can't pass his second grade art class created. I don't want to play when I got freaking white jerseys down and my opponent has white jerseys. I want to play, man, when every single damn three-point shot goes in. Do you know what I'm saying? So, for today's video, I did find an article titled 7 Conventional and Unconventional Changes to NBA 2K19 Myteam that needs to happen. And I thought I would go through this and we can kind of see if those are some worthy changes out there. Maybe talk about a few changes that you and I would also like to see added onto this. So let's go check that out. Okay, so we have to keep in mind as we're going through this. This is an article by Brian Mazik. I called out this dude before because this man actually roasted Kid Kuda when he was drafted, saying, oh, he's just a YouTuber and everything like that. He doesn't care about the NBA 2K League. And now Kid Kuda just won like an MVP or something like that for the Knicks team. So, take that with a grain of salt going into this. But hopefully this man's got some good ideas. So yes, let's see what type of changes to my team that could be made. We got the conventional ones first. So it's 7 conventional, 7 unconventionals. First one is season mode. So pretty much what this is, it looks like you have like a base set of cards and there's gonna be like rounds and everything like that. It's pretty much having like an online My League version just in My Team. So you get your cards, looks like there's some sort of like draft or something like that, based off the rounds where you can like develop your team. So basically, man, let's say you're playing with yourself and 9 other friends, so 10 people total. You have your base card set. You play like 5 games or so for the first round. After those 5 games, whoever has the best record, they would get the last pick. So like 10 packs would be opened, 10 cards would be revealed, and you would draft your players based off that. So, you go from somebody that might get like a 96 overall player, because being in the first round, and the last person that had the best record, they would end up with like a 75 overall, like, I don't know, Josh Hart or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? So this actually does sound pretty cool. It seems like it would be easy to enforce because it would be easier to do than in My League because you don't got to deal with like actual like free agency and stuff like that. Just simply have like a draft mode within a season mode. And just being able to like have your team against your friend's team, that'd be so much fun. Like, I love doing online My League already. This is a nice little touch. I like this idea. Probably won't happen on 2K. Next up we have a few different ones here. We'll kind of talk about them separately. So first we have remove contracts. Please. Why are contracts in this game, man? Contracts are only in this game to enforce you to buy packs. That's the only freaking reason, man. And the worst part about it too is that if you buy like 40 packs and you end up with 40 contracts, you can only bank like 20 of those as far as I know. You might know more than me. Maybe they changed it by now. But it seems like whenever I play and, when I open up a pack or something with my VC or MT or whatever, that I can't like bank up my contracts. It's absolutely ridiculous. And they just are not needed in the game because you're like, if you have a really good card, you're just going to keep on putting contracts on that card anyway. So it's not like preventing you from doing anything. It's simply just a money grab. Hate this concept. Does not need to be in the game. Wastes a freaking card each pack. Get it out of there, man. All right, this one right here, I don't know if I like this next one, man. I mean, I kind of like, I understand it, but it says reducing attributes of players who are playing out of position. So, I will say, I'm a cheeser in the aspect where it's like, I like a little Kobe Bryant at my point guard every now and then. A little LeBron James at point guard, personally speaking. But I do understand that if it's not their natural position, that their stats should be nerfed. I don't really know how exactly you enforce this. Now, I do know in the My League mode, if you go on your roster and you like change, like let's say I make, I don't know, Robert Covington a point guard. Well, Robert Covington, who's normally like an 80 overall player, that range drops down to like a 73. So once again, it should be a way to enforce it and also add a bit more like realism, because it would actually make you have to go out there and strategically pick your cards. It wouldn't be as easy as just putting in like an all pink diamond lineup, because if you got, let's say you got pink diamond Magic Johnson and pink diamond Chris Paul. I mean, I'd take Magic Johnson, right? But yeah, because he's taller and everything in 2K. But just as an example, it's like you can't just put Magic at power forward and Chris Paul at point guard and call it good. Like, you have to decide which one of those guys will play which position. Although Magic can play all 5 positions, that's why he's one of the greatest players of all time. But just an example there, man. So I understand where this is coming from. Next up, we have nerfing the 3-point shot. It's not only so much just nerfing the 3-point shot, it's the whole fact of the matter that pretty much, like, if you get any good card in the game, no matter who it is, you can have freaking Kwame Brown, man. Pink Diamond Kwame Brown doesn't exist, but if he did, and all of a sudden you look down, he's got like a freaking 96 contested 3-point shot. It makes no sense. It seems like these pink diamond cards that are the content that 2K has been dropping as of late, it's just like, it's not even like based off anything. It's just like, okay, let's just give this specific player a 99 overall. And what's it based off of, man? You're just like giving like crazy ass stats. But yeah, the 3-point shots in general do fall like crazy. It seems like, man, you can be like, wear up in somebody's face, they can still launch and it goes in. It doesn't bother me all that much, because it's not like it's not like it's like an exploit that is being used just against me. I mean, very well, somebody shooting threes on me, I can do it right back. That is how my offense runs in 2K. Usually it's a little, drive and dish and stuff like that. But I do understand that it does get annoying. You don't really want it to feel too much like an arcade game. While it is a video game, it's supposed to be, 2K's kind of like based off being the most like sim game out there. So I understand this one, man. You don't want to feel like you're playing NBA Jam. You want to feel like you're playing an actual NBA game. Although we are in a 3-point shooting league, so I don't know, man. All right, what's this one right here? We got bigger differences between cards. So I got to read this one real quick. There should be more of a difference between pink diamonds and diamonds. Quite honestly, fans go crazy for the pink diamond presentation, but is there really that big a difference? I'd say no. Pink diamonds, and other gemstones are carry the appropriate weight. There needs to be a differentiation between the levels. So yeah, I don't remember what it is exactly. I think it's like, isn't like a 97 and up is a pink diamond or something along those lines. But yeah, if you got diamonds or pink diamonds, they're about the same cards. I mean, pink diamonds obviously are a little bit better. But the thing that's exciting about the pink diamonds cards is that those are based off pretty much locker codes. So I really don't think there's going to be like a big difference right there, because somebody should not be that greatly more rewarded just because they sit on Twitter all day waiting to get these codes, which, come on, man, let's be honest, you probably do that, right? Which is a big reason I don't play my team anymore, is because I simply don't have time to just sit there and have Ronnie 2K out there, be tweeting, okay, 2K or new pink diamond gonna drop this morning. It's like, morning for who, man? There's so many time zones out there, man. Give us like, that's just another rant I gotta say real quick. You all waste money on VC. Well, if you waste your time on my team, if you sit there and wait, time is also a valuable thing, my friend. Take that with you, man. Take that with you out there. So time is just available as actual money out there. So that's just what I think about that. But yeah, I don't think there's gonna be like a big difference, because the pink diamonds are still gonna be the best cards in the game. And people are gonna get mad if you if you get like 98, 99 overall cards on pink diamonds and you want to nerf just regular diamonds to like a 90 overall to have that big difference. Otherwise, you gotta just like pretty much go out there and change the whole rating scale to even make that work. And you see, that one does not bother me really. Next up, we have maintain realism with stats and fewer players with pink diamonds. I pretty much said it, man. Kwame Brown, 99 3-point shot out there, stuff like that just pisses me off. Like, that's what pink diamonds need to be. They need to be a player, and their stats that need to be up need to be the ones that they actually do well in real life. If I have a pink diamond Ben Simmons, then he doesn't deserve to have a 93-point shot. Give him the 99 passing, the rebounding, the close shots, driving dunk, stuff like that. That's completely fine. But adding on stats that he doesn't even do in real life simply makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. This is a big one. This one right here. I mean, this is why I don't play it really anymore, man. Make sure this is showing up at your guys' end. Yeah, striker matchmaking. It's absolutely ridiculous that if I wanted to go in and play my team right now, and I was put into like against a game in a ranked game, in their whole like system or anything like that, I get freaking matched up against guys that got all freaking diamond and pink diamond lineups out there. I have no chance. I have no chance whatsoever. I don't care how good you are at 2K, man. It don't like playing with an all pink diamond lineup against like an all bronze team like I would have. Or, maybe spend a little bit of VC and be able to get, like, I don't know, emerald lineups or a lot of stuff like that. You know, you can pretty much get like a pretty decent lineup for very little MT on this game. But the fact that you still got to play against those Alpine Diamonds in the early rounds like that, it's just absolutely ridiculous and so boring. And it's just like, it's so frustrating just being like, yo, I know I would like beat this bitch ass down if we had the same team. So yeah, they definitely need to fix that. They had it right in past 2K games as far as I can remember. I don't remember this ever being an issue until 2K18. So yeah, absolutely hate that. Okay, now these are unconventional. So these are things that, you know, that this guy personally thinks would be interesting, but probably would be a little bit too crazy to actually happen. So we have connect my NBA 2K with Myteam. So yeah, I know the my NBA 2K is like an app or something like that. I'm fine with those being separate. I don't feel like it would be like that big of a difference. Like yeah, I guess if you had an app that you were able to like go and use the auction house on and stuff like that, that might be a little bit better. But this one was really not that big a deal for me. So yeah, definitely not too mad about that. This one right here, man, that's sizable VC bonus for completing domination. 2K does this on purpose because they don't, like, if you put your time in a domination, you can still end up with some pretty good cards, but they're not going to give you those good cards plus give you bonus VC because they're like, okay, you can get, we'll let you win these basic okay cards, and then you can come back and you can actually go buy VC like everybody else and make your team like that, because that's how you make your team these days, is by buying VC. Although I know there's one person out here watching that's saying, yo, Crispy, I got 3,000 hours of gameplay into domination, stuff like that. My team's looking good. Well, most people do not have that, unfortunately. We have projected stars cards. Okay, what's this? So plausible fantasy themes are fun within Myteam. We don't know how good a rookie can become, but it's always nice to project and come up with a player comparison. If my team had a series of cards called projected stars, then imagine each rookie at their ceiling. Okay, so pretty much it's speculation cards. It's saying DeAndre Ayton was drafted #1 overall in the draft. We think that eventually he's going to become like a 93 overall player, so let's give him this projected star card. I don't think that's needed because NBA 2K18 already kind of has the whole like moments thing. So if Ayton goes out there, plays a beastly game, he's going to get a 90 plus card anyway. That's how the game kind of operates. So yeah, not too big on that one. This one's kind of interesting. Fictional players in Myteam. I got a feeling that could be a little bit fun, but at the same time a little annoying. Like if they came out and made like a prime LeVar Ball or like Uncle Drew card or something like that, that would be kind of fun. But like I said, when I'm playing 2K, it's simulated. I want like actual like NBA stuff going on. So all of a sudden you throw in freaking Kelvin Cambridge from Like Mike or Bugs Bunny from freaking Space Jam. It's gonna get kind of weird, kind of quick. But it's a fun idea. Maybe like get those cards, but don't have them be so OP where it's like everybody's just gonna use those. But it's kind of fun, I guess. 2K League players with Myteam cards. No. My player characters in Myteam. Frequency vibrations, ATM. No, I don't care about that really either, man. I mean, that's the same thing along the lines of fictional players. Like, I really don't like my career. I don't mind it, but I don't want those cards in there. Then we also got over-the-top mode. So this one's kind of interesting, too. So yeah, you would have like your base Myteam out there, but you would also have this over-the-top mode out there where you would have things like a 4-point shot, 14-second shot clock, just different things like that. Stuff that that's like never gonna be part of basketball, but in this case, you know, just it would add some different challenges out there, like going out there and it says YouTube videos and stuff like that. Imagine doing like a 4-point only contest where you can only shoot 4 pointers. That would be kind of fun, kind of like that whole like Big 3 league going on. So I don't know, I thought some of these were pretty good out there. I definitely like the realistic ones more, but a few of the unconventional ideas were kind of fun to look at. So hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Give me your thoughts on this in the comment section below. What would you like to see in NBA 2K19 Myteam? I do plan on playing the mode for my channel going forward, you know, going into the new game. But at the same time, if it's all about spending VC, I probably will not do that. So maybe I'll figure out a different way to incorporate the mode. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.